Well, the first step in our packet is to create a pot shape. We'll be getting different brown paper you can choose from to create your shape with. And then you need to pick what shape you'd like. If you'd like to come up with your own shape, you're more than welcome to do so. These are just suggestions. On the board, there will be big examples of how to create that shape out of your cut piece of paper. So decide what shape you'd like, and then you can look up on the board to see how you'd create that shape. So this one is the rectangle. All I have to do for this is almost like cut an L shape. I need to cut some off the top and I need to cut some off the side. I don't even need to cut these two sides because they're already done for me. For this shape, all I have to do is angle my sides in. So I'm only doing one line this way and one line this way. I don't need to cut the top and the bottom because it's already done. Same thing with these. I'm only doing the sides, curving in and around, because I don't need to worry about the top and the bottom. I'm going to draw those same things on this brown piece of paper. So I don't have to draw all four sides of my pot. All I have to do is draw two C's, a C and a backwards C. That's it. I'm drawing them a little further in on my paper. And then I'm going to cut that out. So I'm going to plan out some patterns and I'm going to draw some lines on here. Now I could do lines across, I could do lines coming down. I think for this one I'm going to do lines coming down. And if you want a ruler, you can use a ruler. You don't have to. Next, I will do a pattern in each of these. Maybe I'll make a stripe and a dot. Something I can color really nicely. Like that. Ooh, and you know what? I'll do it on the other side. And then maybe I'll do triangles. More like a zigzag. When I do zigzags, I don't go like this. I just do one line at a time. So I did a line down this way and stopped. Then I'm going to do a line till it touches the other one and stop. And then off the paper. And I think I'll do it on the other side. You don't have to make your patterns match like I'm doing. I just thought it would look neat if I did that. And maybe in the middle, I'll do a whole bunch of stripes that are long. Okay. Now I'm going to take my Sharpie and trace. After I trace, I erase. After I've erased, I am going to double check because I don't think I wrote my name on the back. I'm writing my name on the back. Then we're going to use some color sticks to color them in. To make sure that the color shows up brightly, I will be testing on the back of my paper because no one's going to see that. but generally brighter colors show up better on neutral paper. So like this brown probably wouldn't be a good color, it doesn't really show up that well. This one probably would show up a little bit, but these will pop out a lot. So I'm trying to find ones that will contrast and show up. And I can test on the back. Ooh, yeah. And I'm pushing really hard. These are color sticks. So they have very bright colors. They show up really well on colored paper. The only problem is if they fall on the floor, they break into little pieces like this. They shatter. So we want to make sure we keep them safe. So they're going to stay in the box. You're only going to use one at a time. I've picked out some different pattern colors, like I think I'm going to use these 3, but I don't think I should hold all 3 of them in my hand because other people might want to use these colors. So I'll start with one. I think I'll start with this one, and I'll put the other 2 back for now. And I will color in my spots. Now if you need to get in small areas, try and use an edge of the color stick and push nice and hard. If you only color lightly, that's what it'll look like. You're not going to see it that well, so you have to push hard so you can see it really good on the paper. Use your hand muscles to press down. Now because I'm creating a pattern, I need to make sure that I'm repeating my colors so it looks like a pattern. And because I put a pattern, the same pattern on both sides, I'm going to make my colors be the same on both sides. Alright, I am finished with this for now. I might use it again later, but I'm going to move on to using some white. Now when you color the edges of something like this, when you color back, when you're doing back and forth, sometimes it will get caught and wrinkle like this. So when you color near the edge, instead of coloring back and forth, just color towards the edge and lift your hand back up. So I'm pressing down, lifting up, down, lift up, like you're petting a cat. You're only going this direction. I'm pushing down and lifting my color stick back up. I might get a little on the table, but I can wipe it up with my finger. That way it doesn't wrinkle my paper. Okay, I am going to leave some areas brown so we know it was a brown pot. Double check, I did write my name. Yes, I did. This will go into your folder. Now the glue we're using is called tapping glue, and that's because this is a different glue cap than the regular glue bottles. They have a special little tip right at the top. Right here, this is how the glue gets released. I don't turn this glue. Don't do that. No turning. All we're going to do is push this tip down against the table, and when the tip pushes in, it drops glue out. So you have to turn it upside down, make sure the glue is going into the tip's facing the table. Have my pot that I have flipped over, and I'm going to push down on the table. And when I push it down against the table hard, I will get a dot. I'm not squeezing, I'm just tapping. I'm going to go all the way around. Don't squeeze your glue. I'm just holding it and pushing. I am tapping it against the table. I will probably want some dots in the middle of my paper as well. Lots of glue. I'm gonna hold it, make sure I have some space on both sides before I smooth it down. And you're gonna need to smooth it. Don't just smack it down because it won't stay. You have to use your hands, hold it down. Maybe count quietly in your head to 20. You're helping the glue seep into the paper. I am purposefully not fast forwarding this so you can see how long I'm taking to hold the pot. It doesn't take 2 seconds. I want my pot to stay. I don't want it to fall off. Now I'm going to make sure my name's on the back. Oh, it's not, so I'm going to hold this up. Write my name. Now when I'm done with the glue for the day, I'm going to need to get a paper towel and clean the tip off by pinching around the tip and twisting my glue bottle. It comes off a lot faster. So I got most of it. There's still a little more. So I'm going to fold it, find another spot, pinch around the tip, and twist, 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 twist. That looks a lot cleaner, right? We want to get rid of all the white glue. I might have to do it a couple times. So I don't see any more white glue, then it's done. It's clean. These will go on the drying rack, ready to add plants next week.